Today it's one of those days that you can say it's a Good Friday, especially when you are in Cape Town. And things are just out of place for many people right now. Yes, for other people it's a normal day as usual, but for others it's just one of those, they don't even know what to do. When you step out of your house, they just don't know what to do, where to go, and how to go about, because there's a taxi driver strike right now that is happening. There's so much that is happening as in chaos. We've seen the videos circulating from social media as much as last night or yesterday already. It was just a havoc day for many people. So now people are starting to go to work. Others, they didn't come back from work yesterday, and some people in socials, I saw they were actually talking about how could you go out of the house knowing that there's so much chaos out there, saying that you going to work. Sometimes it's not the matter of choice that I have to go to work or not, because now we know that there are bosses out there that don't understand anything that you come with, any excuse that you come with. When you say that there's a taxi strike, I can't pitch for work, they just replace you just like that, and there's nothing that you can do just for securing your job. You want to pitch. It's the same as someone who's at school, when you have to miss a class for a day. Maybe, for instance, you are sick and you have to stay at home. Writing an exam is not an option. They just tell you that you can't write that exam because you missed out. So now it's the same for other people right now going to work. Once you miss work, you miss it, and that's it. That was the only opportunity for you to pitch to work. Because many people, they say that people are using excuses. Some, they don't even know where you stay. Your bosses don't know where you stay. They just see that it's trending out there because everyone is aware right now that there's a strike that is happening. But now they're like, maybe your place is not affected, but now you just not pitching for work. What must we do? It's one of those things. So people, can you imagine the frustration of someone who's working right now, who can't pitch for work? That's a situation right now for our people. So now I saw a clip of someone who's a runner. Apparently, he's changing. Actually, he's literally changing in the streets. He took some clothes from home. He says that this clothes, formal clothes, are for work. Then he goes to work. After that, he's literally changing on the street. That guy is changing on the street. He's getting into running gear, and he says that now he's just going to take his sport bag and then serve it on the side and just run at home. And he even has a proof, the distance that he ran from work to his place as in at home. So for others, it's not even an option for that. It's not an option for you to just say, I'll just wear the formal clothes and then after the shift, I'll change into a gear that is running clothes and then I can run home. It's not an option at all. So now already there's a report that there's a bus driver that is shot already. And we know the strikes in South Africa, there's always a life that is lost. Right now, that person that is shot, we don't know if they'll make it or not, but already we know that there's someone who's shot due to this strike. So now, which will have to mean that maybe there's a life that this strike is going to claim, and it's not good for us as South Africans. So now, there's another clip that I saw of teenagers. They were caught stealing in this chaotic moment when people are going up and down and all that. These teens are saying that it's so heartbreaking when they're saying that they're not stealing food, they're not stealing food. Instead, they were saying that they're stealing their Pampers, the babies' things. I don't understand a teenager boy stealing Pampers and stuff like that. Why? That will have to mean there's a mastermind behind this whole thing, a grown up that is saying to these kids, just go and steal for the baby or whatever. It's so sad, the situation that we are in right now. And those kids were really bruised, and those things are really bruised, and you can see that they kept somewhere, they've been beaten and all that. So right now that's the situation that is happening. I pity them really. So now there's another clip that we saw, that I posted actually, of people coming from work. It's their only saving grace right now. When the persons come and collect them, they can't even go on a door. They can't go on a door. They're climbing to a window, to show that this is not a normal situation for them. It's just not normal. There's no one who wants to climb a bus in a window, a grown up, someone's father, someone's mother, especially as we know that many people are that are grown ups, they're not fit to even climb the bus, the window bus, to window bus. So that will have to mean the people that will make it to climbing on that window are the guys more than women. Most women are still wearing skirts and stuff like that. So obviously you can climb to a window bus with a skirt. That when you are a woman, that most African ladies are chubby and all that, we know that they won't climb that bus window. So now it's one of those things that it's just happening right now, and it doesn't do any good to us right now, and it's just leaving a bitter taste for us. As this is a Friday, you'd expect to have a normal Friday, and it's just not. And now there's another clip that I saw again of officers. I don't know if they're police or they're traffickers. They're busy damaging a taxi there, saying that actually this person that they're arresting is actually the person who was driving the taxi, and then he's refusing arrest. And many people are commenting, actually applauding those officers, saying that good that you are beating this person. We are tired of these taxi drivers, this, that, and that. But now forgetting that this whole thing is just a mischief that is happening. If you remember this, that and one that is trending right now, people were beaten, and then they still want a person who captured a video even today. And the person is saying, I'm not coming, because once you come forward in these things, you just these things of going to court and testifying and all that is just too much for many people. So now, once you capture a video, you're like, okay, I'm just capturing it, and then I put it out there. If it trends, it trends. But now I'm not involved in anyhow. So now, seeing that guy being dragged like that, being forcefully dragged like that. Okay, fine. Now they captured him, right? They still trying to arrest him forcefully. Now, what's the thing that makes the officers to go and smash that taxi like that? Because they are busy smashing the taxi, they are destroying the taxi. You can see that they're just not gonna leave this taxi alone till they do whatever that they want to do with it. So now, other people, it's been said that they are using Ubers. Now, when we're talking about that, we know that that's a small portion of people, that like the small amount of people that are using Ubers. Even the Ubers themselves are at risk actually for taking these people. When the taxis are on strike, and then you are a Uber driver, now you come and save a day. But now the taxi drivers are saying that we leave everyone out, like we leave everyone out. They have to be stranded, these people, because now the thing is that they knew that there was going to be a taxi strike. Now they still went and report for duty. So now we leave anybody. So now whoever is going to come and say that they're saving a day, they're going to be in danger. That's the fact about taxis. Once you are a person who is who's got a rhythm of taxi drivers, you know how they operate, you exposed to them. We all know as South Africans how taxi drivers operate. It's nothing new that is happening right now, but now Uber drivers coming inside saying that they're saving a day, I think they're putting themselves in harm's way, because now we know that already they're at risk, helping or not helping. Nje, just once the taxi drivers know and detect that you are an Uber driver, you know that you are at risk at all costs. So now, there it is alleged that there's a passenger that is was beaten also, because now they were busy wanting to light the buses, the other buses that were put to light, and this thing is just a chaos, because now, as much as we know that there are people who were stranded as from last night, right, and then there were buses already that are coming to rescue, to come and collect those people that are stranded wherever. Now already other buses are being touched, that they can't help and save the day, So now already there's just chaos that is happening right now in Cape Town. It's just a place, a very bad place to be. Emotionally, it's dragging. Everything that is happening in socials right now regarding Cape Town is just it's just a drama. So now, going forward, we know that taxi drivers, whenever there's going to be a strike, they put a memorandum, right, saying that this day and this day is going to happen. Even, I mean, in PE right now, when they take out a memo that there will be a taxi driver strike. I myself, I still allow my kids to go to school. Ask me why. I don't know. I don't know why do I do that. But it's just a norm as South Africans that, okay, when we know that there's a taxi driver strike, we want to go as normal, and we know that we won't be allowed to do that. Won't be allowed to go as normal. So now, for those people that are still going as normal, your lives are at risk, actually, because you know that once a taxi driver says something, there's no word that is going to turn around against that. That's a fact. Because now other people are like, okay, poor taxi drivers, they were busy saying that they're not going to come and support us when we were doing the national shutdown. Okay, it's fine. They didn't come, they didn't participate, right? They said they're going to do business as usual. But we know that their enforcement, when it comes to them wanting us to support them, like it or not, we like it, we don't like it, they make sure that we support them. So now, for you to just sit there and say that there's a taxi strike, but I'm going to act as normal, it's just a pity for you, really, because now those people, when they say we put out the word, and then they go like that, and there's no one who's going to come and say this and that against them. Actually, we know that till they get whatever that they want. So now the only thing that we can do right now is to actually pray that this whole thing doesn't take a life with, there mustn't be loss of lives in this whole thing. And I pity those people, actually, that their properties is burned, or that their cars or whatever. Because now even the private cars, when you're going, you're having this private car, maybe you're taking the neighbor, you're taking people that you know, and then you put them. There's a pinpoint where they say that you don't pass with the passengers. Sorry, the only person that has to pass this pinpoint is the person that is a driver. Passengers of family or no family, everyone is off. They have to get off. They're gonna walk home or whatever, or you have to make a turnaround, because now they say that they are heartful of these people that they don't work together with them. So now this as hence I'm saying these Uber people, they're really, really, really risking it. And if you have a private car, we've seen many that I've been touched, because now they're saying that they helped other people to escape this whole thing of a strike. They're still going to work, and they claiming that this is a family, this is a neighbor, whatever. So now they don't want anything. Actually, the taxi drivers right now, they are claiming that there mustn't be a movement of a car, because we heard already in another Cassis that there's no movement of cars at all. They've shut down the whole movement of cars. So it's just pity if you won't really, really cooperate with that, and then you'll still want to carry on as normal. Okay, we'll see you next time. May just this whole thing not make someone lose a life, and just restore people. That's all. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.